everybody. Welcome in. Hey. It's, what is this, Thursday the 24th? Something like that.
Of whatever month we might be in.
August, September-ish, October, something like that.
January.
Yay, Katie Dale's here. We haven't seen you in a little bit. You've been busy, though,
how are
man.
You? I have been busy, but I'm very happy to be here and to see your face as always. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Happy to have the star of Katie in the company, who, of course, later today at 2 o'clock, we have Darius Rucker on the Power Hour, which explain to people what the Superstar Power Hour is, because I know everybody's busy with like school and tons of some, they're not hanging on her every word sometimes.
Oh yeah, everybody's got a ton going on. So basically the Superstar Power Hour, every single week from 2 to 3 p.m., there's going to be a superstar like Darius Rucker, Luke Bryan, Carrie Underwood, Dierks Bentley, Little Big Town. Somebody is going to be there hanging out with you and me, kind of co-hosting the whole hour. And we're just going to talk about life and music and hang out.
Yeah, we love that. So that'll be, can you tell who's next week? Or are you going to surprise us?
It's Carrie Underwood.
Is it really?
Yes, it's Carrie. I'm super excited.
So you being real? You're totally real,
yes,
right?
I'm being totally real. Carrie's going to be on next week. Really excited to talk to her all about, the Christmas album is dropping, I think, at the end of next week. Yeah. Or is that this week? It might be tomorrow. I'm honestly not sure. I should probably do some prep before I talk to her.
That's next week. Worry about it next week.
Christmas. Yeah. My gift, whatever.
We're always obviously happy to have the star of Katie and Company here. We're also happy to have the star of the 2012 Temple University gymnastics team, Cicely Warrington.
Hi, everybody.
I mean, 2012, 2013, somewhere in there, right?
Oh, bless your heart for giving me an exact graduation date. I appreciate that.
We love it. How are you?
Jesse.
Did you have lunch yet? What do you have for lunch, Cicely?
I had a late breakfast. I made a little eggs with some sweet peppers and a little English muffin. So I might not have.
I
want
to come to Cicely's.
Man.
Oh yeah. That's going to be my COVID side job, is like a little brunch spot right here on the 10th floor. You just take a little elevator up. I give you your treat, and then you
just
head
drop
back
it down with a bed sheet.
Exactly.
You just need like a long rope, or drop it out the
like
window.
A pulley. One of the
pulley
window
system.
There you go.
Pulley system. Like
that's
here's
it.
Your order.
Cicely, by the way, maybe it's going to have service on New Year's Eve too, because Times Square is not happening. You read this whole story at our sister station WCBS News Radio. What I loved about this story in Times Square, it was basically, it's like, attention tourists, you cannot come to Times Square. Attention locals, you're going to have the same New Year's Eve or whatever you're going to do, because we don't.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't generally go to Times Square, but I know the fireworks are basically turned into a TV show. The parade is going to be a TV show, so we kind of knew this was coming.
It's crazy because I know everything is basically, you just assume that it's supposed to be canceled. But even when I saw that, I was like, oh man, New Year's Eve is canceled. Like,
I know. I know. It's like, it kind of hurts a little bit.
Stings every time.
But this is going to be like up and down here. So that's bad news. Good news. Hallmark has just revealed their schedule of all 40 Christmas movies.
This is exciting.
23 of them on Hallmark, and then 17 of them on the Hallmark movie channel, starting October 24th with the Jingle Bell Bride. I wouldn't normally know that. I just know that for the show.
Well, that's one of those things where I'm like, I don't have the time to watch all of the Hallmark movies, but this year's I'm like, well, I got a lot of time on my hands, so I might watch all 40.
I don't understand when they made these. Like the world's been shut down since March. When did they have time to make 40 Hallmark movies?
Kelly Ford knows a Hallmark movie star that I had the pleasure of also meeting, and I think they shoot those movies in like 2 weeks.
Oh, they do.
It's not a normal production. It is like in, out, one take. Okay, great. Everybody go.
They do. I follow Vanessa Lachey, and she has become from MTV VJ to now a Hallmark Christmas movie, star. And she was on set in Canada, and she was shooting like around the clock, to Katie's point. So I think they make them in like 2 or 3 weeks.
And there's so many of the same stars in the shows. Like I've been watching, because the girlfriend sometimes. If you fall asleep in the middle of one, and then whoever is in there, like Cameron Bure, she's like like some good character, and then she's like the evil like ex-girlfriend in the next one or something like. When did this all change? I know. So anyway, that's coming starting at the end of October. So that was good news. Time for bad news.
No.
Cake Boss star Buddy Valastro impales hand in terrible bowling accident. This actually happened at his own home. He's got a bowling alley at home in New Jersey.
Of course.
I'm not going to go through the details of it, because a lot of people are probably sitting eating lunch and watching us, but it's bad. Wow. So a little silver lining. This is Buddy here. He looks to be in good spirits.
Oh,
that's the last way I would assume the Cake Boss had impaled his hand.
What do you got? When I saw impale hand, I was like, bowling.
Of course, he was cutting cake and bowling.
I love going there. If they're, anybody that works at Cake Boss over in Jersey, love going in there. They're always because people come in from all over the world, and I know they're working, but if people want to take pictures, they're always good about that. So it's always, good luck to Buddy and get better. He's gonna get better. He's got to. Let's see who's in here right now. Jeremy says Darius coming up at 2. Don't think I don't think. Wait, that's a lyric.
Don't think I don't think about it.
Don't think I don't think of.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Took him a minute, Jeremy, but he's there.
Yankee Steffi, those Christmas movies are so predictable, but that's why we love them.
Yeah. That's why we love a rom-com.
And Jeremy says, I'm giving away virtual presents this year. Everyone can get a video of me opening their virtual gift.
I like that. Christmas is going to be on Zoom, I think, this year.
Yeah. So, all right, we won't get bad again. But this will be fun. So a TV show based on Blake Shelton's God's Country song, which just won Single of the Year at the ACMs. This is going to be set in, it's like in the Midwest, and it involves a family, and there's a sort of a murder mystery, and one of the writers is from the Fast and Furious movies, too. So Blake is a producer. He's not starring in the movie. And with TV shows, it's like, who knows? Who knows? If it was a Hallmark movie, it would be on next week. But I think it's an NBC thing. So watch out for that. And if you're eating lunch and you want to watch a video, do this after lunch. A man has kept Richard Nixon's half-eaten sandwich for 60 years. Ooh. This can't possibly be the sandwich.
No, it definitely cannot. I'm pretty sure that's a stock image of the sandwich.
This is one of these,
at least.
This is one of these stories where I thought, this is not going to interest Katie. This is not going to interest Cicely.
I am interested. I just want
Where
to know.
is Goldstein? This is a story. If Goldstein could talk for 10 minutes about this story.
For sure. I do have questions. I would like to know what kind of sandwich it is. Is it tuna? Is it egg salad? What was it? Was it turkey club? These are the details I'm curious about.
No, I'm bored.
And also,
bored
why? Why did he keep
exactly? That's my bigger question, is like, from one of the more interesting presidents we've had, why would you keep this sandwich? But also, like, did that come from someone in the kitchen staff at the White House, and they passed it on? Like, who's saying that?
How did he come in?
There's a good story there. That's a good Lifetime Christmas How I Stole Nixon's Sandwich.
I have learned one thing during this little session. I'm going to pay much more close attention to how Cicely uses the word interesting. She described
doesn't necessarily mean good, or she's interested, but
Richard Nixon is an interesting, isn't it? I think you called me interesting one time. You're so interesting.
He's interesting.
So,
a quote or unquote with the interesting around it, right? Mm-hmm.
This kind of freaked me out. This is on our website. I think was Goldstein. Yeah, let's see. I'm here, Goldstein. I'm interested.
And he's got a tongue out like he's interested in eating the sandwich. Goldstein, no.
Let's see. Michael Morley's in there having PB&J. All right. Mini moon set to enter Earth's orbit. NASA believes it might just be space junk. They don't know. It seems like these are the kind of things we would know like ahead of time. But this
how do we not?
It's a rocket from 1966. It was an interesting Richard Nixon era back in 1960. They think it's come back into orbit, this rocket. So I thought when things went out into space, they were gone, but this is, coming back. So you can read all the details.
I don't like any stories right now about anything like any object passing Earth, because it seems like 2020, anything could happen. I don't want any objects anywhere near us. Like, shoot them back out there.
Yeah, because I think this is the story that they said we're going to be able to see it maybe tonight or some sort of asteroid, but they didn't discover it till last week. And I'm like, that's not how Armageddon worked. Like Armageddon, they had weeks at a time, and they recruited Bruce Willis, and they were in all that training. And then, I won't give away the end, but it was fantastic.
That great song.
Yeah, exactly. So check that out at New York's Country 947.com. This is our new noon time, by the way. I'll let Katie give another plug here because normally we're on at 2, so we got the lunch bunch, but Katie's got the Superstar Power Hour with Darius Rucker that's coming up at 2 o'clock.
Tune in today. We're going to talk about his favorite TV shows. Him and I actually watch a lot of the same stuff, which was an interesting conversation. Also, we're going to talk about, being vulnerable when he's writing music and if that's gotten easier for him. And tomorrow we're actually going to talk about, he's got a collaboration. Well, not a collaboration, but he wrote a song on his new album with another country star who also plays guitar on the album. And that's all I will say. You have to tune in tomorrow to find out who it is.
I feel like I might know.
Interesting.
Yesterday was a really important on the radio station. If you listened at 6 o'clock. Now, here's the thing. If you missed it, you can listen on demand at New York's Country 94.7. People from all types and genres of music and formats, as we call them, in radio, and celebrities as well. Just talking about, obviously, 2020 has been the most stressful, anxiety-filled, mental health issue-related year in our lifetimes. Maybe, at some point, World War II, people were going through, the same amount of stress. And then obviously you've got, social unrest, and you've got the pandemic and everything going on. So a lot of tips, real practical tips too, on how to deal with those kinds of stresses. And it's interesting. I always think about my tip is that, with everything going on, it's to borrow from the airlines. You got to put on your own oxygen first before you can help other people. And I know sometimes you get
so true,
so caught up with everything, your social media feed, and you just, it's all, you're concerned with all of it and you want to fix all of it, but then you can get into a spiral. So you need to take care of yourself first and then go out and do what you need to do. So we'll wrap
thanks, Jesse. We all needed that.
Go to NewYork'sCountry947.com. Buddy Velastro, get better. And that's about it. So Katie's going to jump on the radio. 2014. Look at that. 2014 Temple University. Do we have video of this? Is there any video proof of the gymnastics live, Cicely?
There's actually a lot of video, and I'm going to date myself YouTube? That it's most of it is on VHS.
No.
Can we upload that to the YouTube?
Why would they take it from 4K and move it to VHS? Why did they?
I can't believe
some retro fetish or something that people had. Anyway, we got to
on that.
We got to see it at some point, and then we're gonna give you scores and stuff based on your performance. So thanks everybody jumping in, and excited about our noontime, the old lunch munch. I actually gotta go. I got a whole hamburger I didn't eat last night. So
better than Richard Nixon's 60-year-old sandwich.
Exactly. I'm gonna go have a very interesting hamburger right now. Thanks, everybody. Listen to Katie. Darius Rucker coming up at 2.